Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is IJR Sports, and this is our 2016 NBA Mock Draft 2.0. The first time was the audio version, and if you want to go back and look at that video, I will have a link to it down in the description. Um, but this one will be 2.0. I changed a couple of the players around, and I also did all 60 picks. First mock draft, I just did the first round. Well, this one I did both rounds. So I did the first round, I did the second round, and I changed a couple of the players around. I figured some of them wouldn't fit, so I changed a couple of them around a little bit and made my selections according to who I think the teams will choose. So if we look at our mock draft, which I won't say every single pick, I would just say the ones that I think will be the most significant. As you guys can see right here from the Word document I made of this. So yeah, I got Ben Simmons. Going to the 76ers, that first pick. I think he's going to be the first pick. 76ers like him, and he's been a surefire number one pick since around last year. Second is the Los Angeles Lakers, and I have them choosing Brandon Ingram from Duke. I think that if you have him be there, it would be a great thing for them. Third is the Boston Celtics, and they really need a shooting guard, even though they have Thomas and Smart back there in the backcourt. I mean, Jaylen Brown from California, to me, is the best shooting guard in this draft. So I say the Celtics will draft him, or they will trade for Jahlil Okafor in the 76ers. I've heard rumors and I've heard things about Ben Simmons and Jaylen Brown being on the same team, or the 76ers choosing with the first and third overall pick. That's just a rumor, it's just speculation. Fourth pick is Phoenix Suns. I have them choosing Dragon Bender. I think power forward would be a great opportunity for them. Fifth is Minnesota Timberwolves, and I'm keeping them with their point guard with Chris Dunn. I've seen that Dunn is around this area. Pelicans at 6, they have Jamal Murray from Kentucky. And the Nuggets, I have them choosing Buddy Hield from Oklahoma. I think that'd be a great pick for them. Kings and Raptors will choose power forwards Jacob Putel from Utah and Henry Ellingson from Marquette, respectively. And to round out top 10 is the Milwaukee, and I have them choosing Denzel Valentine from Michigan State. Magic, I have them choosing a power forward Domantas Sabonis from Gonzaga. Utah Jazz, I think they would wish that Potel would be there because he is from Utah, but they need a power forward. I think Davis from Michigan State would fit there. Phoenix with their second pick in this first round, and they have a lot of picks. The Suns, I've noticed that the Suns, Nuggets, Celtics, and 76ers have a boatload of picks in this draft. Suns, they need a shooting guard. Chicago Bulls, I have them choosing Ewells from Kentucky. Nuggets, Wade Baldwin from Vanderbilt. Celtics with that another pick, Lazier. And I'm going to go down the list here. Grizzlies, point guard. Detroit Pistons, power forward. Nuggets with shooting guard, which I just realized I did 2 shooting guards there because that's how much importance their shooting guards are going to need to be. Pacers, which I think they'd have a great pick with Beasley there. 2 of the centers from Croatia back-to-back there, the Hornets and Celtics, respectively. 76ers, there's Clippers there. 76ers with 2 picks back-to-back. They could do that up there as well, like I said. Celtics and 76ers talking about a trade. And then I have the UNLV, because it is from Las Vegas, IJR Sports from Las Vegas. I have Stephen Zimmerman and Patrick McCaw going to the Suns and the Spurs in the first round. So yeah, I have 2 UNLV players going in the first round, and then the final pick in the first round is a center from Golden State. Now, round 2, I'm not going to say every single pick in round 2. I'm just going to go over the picks I think will be the most important. As you can see, tons of Celtics picks, Suns have a lot of picks here. Bucks as well. Pelicans have 2 back-to-back. Yeah, Celtics. I have them choosing Lakers. Getting Bryce Johnson from North Carolina would be really crucial for them. Rockets have a couple picks as well, which I don't think they have any in the first round. Celtics, like I said, they got like a tons of draft picks here in the second round. If you haven't noticed that, yeah, look at all these picks. Like there are tons of picks the Celtics have with Maker, Cordinaire. I might try to pronounce this guy's name. Carter. I mean, bunch load of picks for the Boston Celtics. Yeah, there's tons of picks there. Pelicans, they have back-to-back picks at 39 and 40. The Jazz at 42, Rockets at 43. Dallas Mavericks. Well, I am a Dallas Mavericks fan, so I have them choosing point guard Gary Payton II from Oregon State. I think Gary Payton II will. I don't know if he'll be as great as his father was, but I mean, he might have it, but he could be. He could be. You never know. Magic, Diamond Stone from Maryland could be a great choice for them. I've heard good things about this guy. I'm not going to try to pronounce this guy's name. I've heard good things about him. Jazz choosing Wayne Selden Jr. from Kansas. I watched him a little bit during the college basketball season. Nuggets with tons of picks as well. As you can tell, 53 and 56 there, respectively. And Celtics, yet again, another draft pick. And the final pick is the Jazz. And power forward Joel Bolomboy from Weber State. So Weber State is a college in Utah, so that makes a lot of sense. I think that'd be a good, hometown feeling. Sacramento Kings, Perry Ellis from Kansas. That could be a great steal in this draft, depending on how well he does in the NBA. Marcus Page from North Carolina going to the Nets. That could work out as well. And I know there could be players who go undrafted here. Could be great players. These are the top 60 prospects, I believe, in this 2016 NBA mock draft. So as I'm going back up here, and hopefully you guys can see all my picks as I will go back once again through on IJR Sports. So yeah, Simmons, Ingram, Brown, Bender, Dunn, Murray, Hield, Potel, Ellingson, Valentine. That's my top 10. Like I said, I'm slowly going through here to give you guys, look how you guys see all the picks, see everybody who I chose. And let me know. Let me know your team. Let me know in the comments down below. Tell me your NBA team and tell me who you think they will choose in this NBA draft. Let me know who you think they should take. Like, what positions do you think they need in this draft? I mean, if you're the Celtics, you have a boatload of picks. Nuggets have tons of picks. Suns, 76ers, Pelicans as well. I mean, a lot of these teams have a lot of picks, which could be very valuable. I feel bad for the Knicks, though, because the Knicks have no picks in this draft. So if you're a Knicks fan, I'm sorry. But, man, if you're one of those 5 teams I've been mentioning, you could have a lot of potential in this 2016 draft to maybe create a dynasty or create a championship team. Or if you're a team who hasn't made the playoffs in a couple of years, get back to the playoffs. As I'm just going through here, and you guys see this whole mock draft here. And so yeah, this was IJR Sports 2016 NBA mock draft. thank you for listening to this podcast, as I will be doing another podcast very soon on this channel. So subscribe to this podcast if you have not already. Follow this podcast on Twitter at IJR Sports. Like this video, share this video if you think my prediction is correct, or share it if you think mine is wrong and you want me to get roasted. Just share this video because it has a lot of support to to this podcast. So thank you for listening to this podcast. Please support the podcast. And for now, this is Ian Rachiele from IJR Sports, signing off and saying good night, ladies and gentlemen, and stay tuned for the next podcast.